Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here back with more Let's Play Dust Elysian Tale. Elysian, I'm gonna keep doing that because I can't not see it. I just see it as Elysia, like Elysium. So that's gonna be kind of where I go with that. But I'm gonna shift in and out between the two as we play the game. And that's also one thing I want to make very clear. I am by no means a master of this game. I have not beaten this game. I have played a fair bit of this game, but I've not 100% it. Yeah. So this is not going to be a masterful run, but I'm going to try to not make it a crap run as well. So that's how we're going to try to get through this game. And let's actually switch off the wall chicken, because I like the wall chicken, but we don't need it just yet. And why am I not turning around? Come on. There you go, Dust. Turn around. And kill the little goblins. I don't know what these monsters are. I would love if there were like a bestiary with names. That would be neat. But I don't think there are. So, did I kill everyone? I did.
Hey, you just leveled up.
Is that what I did? It feels good. Great, even.
As it should, Dust. You've acquired a skill gem. Open the character screen from the inventory to upgrade your abilities and become even more powerful.
Alright, so, pointed this out before. So we can either increase health, attack, defense, or fidget. And as you see, it shows what each does. So this determines the potency of fidget's projectiles and the dust storm. Base defense ability decreases damage taken from enemies and hazards. Base attack power determines the amount of melee damage you can inflict. Maximum health. So as you can see, they go up by a fair bit. So we go from 80 to 180, 4 to 10, 0 to 10, 1 to 15. I'm actually going to start off with defense for now, because that's like one of the biggest single upgrades. But also combat is one of those things that I really love about this game, so I'm going to be fighting a whole bunch of needless enemies. So let's break this and then get the wall chicken, and let's read that note. Leap of faith. They chased and I ran. I ran so far away. 5, maybe 6 of them, all armed to the teeth and closing in fast. I'd made it to the archer's pass, but with an arrow in my leg, they caught up with me at the headless statue. Surrounded, desperate, and nowhere else to go, I climbed out to the hand and made a leap of faith. Alright, that sounds a little eerie. Alright, so we're going to come over here, we're going to get that, and then we're just going to kind of skip that. We can get, there's a section up there, but we can get over there easier by coming up here. Killing these guys. Oh, chain broken. That's my first chain broken. I'm gonna have a lot of broken chains. I've seen some people go through this without taking any damage, but or at least as far as combat goes. So we just got another key. Let's go ahead and get this. And the upside is if you fail, you don't lose your key. It just means you have to try again. So that's actually something really good, because it would have driven me crazy if it were something like Fallout, where it's like, oh, well, your bobby pin broke. Damn it. But since there are a finite number of treasure chests and I believe a finite number of keys, I don't think keys are infinite. They might be, but I don't see why they would need to be, because if there's only so many of them, and only so many treasure chests that need to be opened, it's a thing that I kind of wonder why that would exist that way. But, you know, I don't know. One thing I also will say is the friends that need to be found. They are locked in cages as well and require keys to open. However, they require more keys. The first one I found, it required like 5 keys. You only have to do the minigame once, but it uses all of your keys to end up opening it. So that is one thing to keep in mind. So, and there's a treasure here, but we're also at the goal.
Wow. It's really beautiful up here.
Yeah. So, any idea where we are?
I was maybe hoping you could tell me.
Oh, silly me. I seem to have dropped all my detailed maps and navigational equipment chasing after a crazy flying sword.
I'm sorry I got you mixed up in this fidget.
Well, you should be. Taking my sword, getting me in trouble.
You know, now that I think about it, this isn't the first time I've seen this view. I've stood here before, in this very spot.
Then perhaps you recognize the village at the base of these cliffs?
It's hard to make out from here. We'll need to drop down to the valley floor if we want to get any closer.
Very well. Proceed as you wish, Dust.
Yes. Quest has been updated. So we're going to take a look at the quest. Dust to Dust. You're woken up in a small glade in the mountains, no memory of your past, ancient magic blade, blah, 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 blah. There's a village in the distance. Perhaps it would be wise to get some answers. Maybe. First, I'm going to beat the crap out of this guy. And literally beat the crap out of that guy. I love the combo system in this game. I wish the combo system were just a teensy bit more fleshed out. But I can see why it's probably not. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's another thing I dislike about the game. It gets really dark in some sections. Like, I get that they're adding a level of ambiance, but it's actually quite. Also, I said that you basically start off with all of your abilities. At least the combos, as far as I know, you start off with the bulk of those. But we do learn some like dust-related abilities, like Dust Storm. So, like, we got the Dust Storm. There's actually an aerial Dust Storm that we can get that makes combat even more freakishly entertaining. Because this combat is just. It's fun. It's not like beat 'em up, so it's like, oh, more bad guys? It's, okay, there's actually something to do. And. I want to come back up here, break this. Get a couple of wall chickens. And a couple of keys. Also, again, I've played it. I don't know every little secret, so I'm going to miss some things on my first go through on some of the areas, and then there are just some places that you can't get to right off the bat. Like, I will, once I kill these guys, I will bring the map up and show. There's like a section that you can only get to if you slide in. We don't have the slide ability yet. So, like a lot of Metroidvania games, exploration of places you've previously been to after gaining new movement abilities are paramount. So, like, bringing up the map, like, there's a section over here where we could go down. We don't have that ability yet, so it makes it kind of difficult. So, we will have to revisit this place. And Fidget tells us that there's a treasure here somewhere nearby. We know that. The problem is, it's basically like anywhere we have access to on this room. And speaking of an ability, aerial dust. I was just talking about it. Hold Y mid-jump to fly. And that's needed to actually traverse to certain places, because your default, you're just going to succumb to gravity and fall towards the ground. But when you have enemies nearby, you can actually use them to just fly upwards. And we level up and got another skill gem. So I could increase our defense even more, or I could increase our HP. I'm going to increase our HP for now. And one thing that you may have noticed is the weather. The weather is just going to randomly change. In some places you'll get rain, thunderstorms, wind. It just kind of progresses. It just adds to the interesting ambiance of this game. Like, I really can't... And aerial dust storm, like I said, that I was able to actually keep in the air for a while. However, we haven't seen it yet, but if you do hold the dust storm down too long, you try to use it for too long continuously, your character model starts turning red, and eventually you'll explode and do damage to yourself. Because, you know, magic exploding sword. Alright, so that was the key. That was the treasure that Fidget was trying to alert us to. And there's a treasure here, and notice this one is green, which means there is a shop and a save point here. And then there's also this. Reinforced with a powerful alloy, something explosive should do the trick. In the meantime, let's open a treasure chest. See what we get inside it. More money, fruit, and some items. Ooh, shop.
Is that a tent? Is there somebody in there?
Ah, whatever it is, it's got glowing evil eyes of evil.
A merchant lies in wait. Do not let his appearance frighten you. I sense he only wishes to assist in our journey.
Psh, I wasn't frightened. Just surprised at the, savings. Come on, let's talk to him.
Sign up now for your local rewards card where you can save 10%. Anyway.
I've been expecting you, stranger.
Who are you?
Merely a friend with many wares for sale. Shall we conduct business?
Alright, so we can buy things from him. So anything with a little infinite symbol, you can buy an infinite number of those from him. So we could buy an infinite number of feeble fruit, load of nuts, tasty cupcakes, or blue mushrooms. But he also has things to sell. Like pendants. We can buy pendants. A filthy pendant. One would be hard-pressed to call this thing jewelry. As you can see, it gives +1 attack, +1 defense, +1 luck. Warped pendant, +2 attack, +2 luck. Or a simple pendant, +2 attack, +4 defense, +1 luck. That would be the bulk of our money. Eggshell, +1 attack. Sandpaper, +2 attack. Dull whetstone, +6 attack. 1 leaf vest, bark shirt, cotton vest. Rings, 1 defense, 1 luck. Accessories. So we could buy, in theory, we could buy 6 keys from him, but they cost 3 grand a pop. So, and then we could also buy materials, which these are materials that he has 4 of each of these, and it tells you down at the bottom next to your gold how many stock you have. So, lumber. We have 4 lumber. We have 2 wire, 2 glue, 2 nails, 4 fabric, 3 paper. And as we progress, we'll be getting more and more of these. So, and then there's teleport stones, which teleports us to a save monument on the map. Revival stone, rumored to rejuvenate fallen warrior. So that's basically like a fairy in a bottle. I am going to buy... Let's see. I could buy that for 2 attack, 4 defense, or I could get 4 defense, 1 luck. That's Yeah, that's actually more cost-effective to do it this way. To buy one of those. To buy one of those. And then I could buy one of those. And I'll buy 2 of those. Also buy one of the... Oh, that's 200. I'm not going to mess with that just yet.
Before you leave, might I propose an offer?
That would depend on the offer.
If I may be so bold, you are not prepared for the journey ahead. I, however, can offer assistance. Please, accept this blueprint as a gift. Should you find a blacksmith and the necessary materials, they may be able to craft the item for you. I can offer you materials as well, though I'm not entirely sure what materials this land deems of value. I am not from around here, as I'm sure you've guessed by now. Once you've sold me a new material type, I will be able to restock my store with it. As for your reward, I will pay you a bonus for the first new material you sell me.
Ah, he'll buy them at a high price.
Well, yes. Yes, I will.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
Khajiit has wares. Anyway, so we have the new merchant, and we can sell him things, so I can actually...
I am here.
Let's see.
Your transaction.
How do I sell him things? I want to sell.
I am here.
Oh, switch to sell mode. There we go. Sell mode. So, yes, we can sell things. So these are the ones with the check marks are ones that he has. So we could sell, I can sell a clump of cotton, and he'll be able to restock that. Bottle of dye. Thread. Empty bottle. Junk. And then we also have scrap metal, but I only have one of those. But I don't really need it at the moment, so... because it's going to be a while before we can do that.
The transaction is most appreciated. The materials you've sold me will be quite useful. I'll attempt to restock them as time goes on. I also share my stock with other merchants. With our help, you will save valuable time collecting rarer materials.
Thank you.
Watch your back, my friend.
Yeah, totally not creepy, but yeah, that's a thing. So, a new venture. So we've completed that quest. So, let's see. And we got a warp pendant for it. So we have equipment. Let's go ahead and equip all of these things. So we got a blueprint for light chainmail, plus 10 defense, plus 1 luck. But obviously as a blueprint we can't use it at the moment. So let's go ahead and equip what we can. And there we go. We actually have some decent stats now. And I only have 1 ring. 1 ring to rule them all. Alright, so with that, I'm actually... probably... It says that there's still a... Oh, yeah, there's a treasure here that I can't get to because it's going to be over there. Because, yeah. But it also says there's a save point somewhere nearby, so we are going to look for the save point. And look, another thing! There's the save point that I can't do anything with at the moment, because... it's stuck behind that. Oh! But we can take advantage of it. Actually, I just need the dust storm. Because what we want to do is have this follow us. Except it can't follow us through the ground. Because that would be too simple. And that is how we get through sections. So we can actually go back up and we're going to go get the other section up top and get that, because that's where that is. And then I'll go ahead and end this episode, because these wonderful little explodey things just keep respawning. So we have that. That'll help out a little bit. So we're just going to come over here and boom goes the dynamite. And hey, treasure key. And that means we got all of the items here, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and save it and end this episode here, because we are making progress. Save game, and we'll just save there. Alright, so yeah, I will end this episode here, and I will see you all in the next installment, where we will continue on. So until then, later everyone.